Hi, I'm Sandy Green. This is my presentation on the parental apathy case study for the EDL 856 Module 16. Category 1, problem identification and analysis. What do you know? Mrs. Rose had just finished her Educational Administrative Master's degree. Mrs. Rose accepted a new assistant principal position at John F. Kennedy School. The last education course Mrs. Rose took had to deal with parental and community involvement in the school. Problem identification and analysis, what do you know continued? Her principal is opposed to the idea of much parent and community involvement. Mrs. Rose believes parent and community involvement should be a priority. Mrs. Rose convinced her principal to hold a parent meeting to see if there could be some interest for parent participation in the school. The meeting was held, but only 8 parents came. The principal wanted to cancel the meeting due to low attendance. What do you need to know? Why is the principal wanting to avoid parent and community involvement? What is the feedback from the community? Would they like to be involved? What other communication tools are available to survey the community besides a letter sent home with students to parents? The problem. An atmosphere of parental apathy exists at John F. Kennedy School due to avoidance of parental and community involvement from the principal. When parents are not given an opportunity to become involved with their child's education, the school community has limited potential. There must be a bridge between the school and community for student success and a healthy and academic student growth. Negative school reputation does not help positive student population growth. Category 2, Proposed Plan of Action, Steps to Solve the Problem. Discuss with the principal advantages of continuing on with the scheduled parent meeting. 8 parents came. These are parents who care. Allow parents to tell us their concerns. Respectfully share our concerns with parents also. Discuss with the principal advantages of allowing parents to be involved. Positive parent involvement creates positive student interest and academic growth. Positive parent involvement creates positive parent support and funding for student learning objectives. Positive parent involvement creates positive community partnerships. Discuss with the principal the advantages of positive community collaboration. Include school communities, such as first responders, aiding the school to have a plan of action communicated and collaborated by first responders. Involve PTA-sponsored fundraisers to assist the school of financial needs. Proposed plan of action, steps for implementation. Discuss with the principal the significance of involving parents and community and how students are positively impacted. Collaborate with the principal to build positive working relations with the parent group leaders and the community connector. During the already scheduled parent meeting, allow parents to volunteer to organize a PTA or PTO. Schedule another parent involvement meeting. 2. Identify leaders and community connectors in the group. And to guide and allow parents the opportunity to organize and delegate positions and roles. Proposed plan of action, steps for implementation. Create opportunities to get acquainted with the parents. Have a back to school night. Schedule a monthly coffee with the principal meeting to get acquainted with the parents more. Be sure to set a ground rule of positive things only. Invite parents to a special school event. For example, Thanksgiving dinner with their child. Have the school cater a Thanksgiving meal and set aside a school day before Thanksgiving to have as many parents and children eat together as possible. Let parents know and experience they are a welcome part of the school. Category 3, Resolution 1, Promoting the Success of All Students. The issue: according to the case study, the school has a very limited contact or involvement with parents and community, to include a non-existence of a PTA or PTO. Resolution: allow the parents to reorganize a PTA or PTO. Benefits: the PTA organization have ability to implement school fundraisers to help financial needs of the school or student families in need of assistance. For example, purchases of educational needs such as technology, musical instruments, books for the library, computers, and student needs. If there's a family that is in crisis and could need assistance from the school to help their children. Category 3, Resolution 2, Promoting the Success of All Students. According to the case study, the principal has encountered a lot of parent apathy. Resolution: build a positive and strong working relationship with the parent organization leaders and community connectors. Benefits: creating a positive and healthy parent community will help encourage a more positive student achievement growth and a more active and happier student attitude, resulting in better behavior performance from students. For example, back to school night, math and literacy night, fine arts nights, and etc. Category 3, Resolution 3, Promoting the Success of All Students. According to the case study, the principal believes the parents expect the teachers to do all of the work. Resolution: foster collaborative community between teachers and parents, to include ethnic and social groups representing the diverse cultural backgrounds of students. Benefits: striving for positive parent-teacher collaboration and connection will foster a positive, active, healthy, and vibrant school community for all students. Fostering the needs of a diverse student community by including ethnic and social groups creates an inclusive and accepting student environment. Category 4, Debrief the Problem, Reflection of What I Was Thinking. As I was reading through the case study, the first thought that came to my mind was the principal does not seem motivated to try to reach out to parents and community. It seems as though the principal may not be open to trying new methods or strategies for getting parents to engage in a positive and collaborative manner. The principal is very lucky to have an assistant principal who has a strong motivation and education of getting parents and community involved. Category 4, Debrief the Problem, Reflection of What I Was Feeling. Reading through the case study gave me a feeling of empathy for the students, staff, and parents of the school. I felt as though the school was being deprived of so many positive opportunities. Students are deprived of opportunities when parents are not invited to be involved into their children's education. So, for example, improvement with parent-child relations, improvement with teacher-parent relations, improvement with student-teacher relations, fun and enriching activities, school-community relations, improvement, etc. Debrief the problem, reflection of what I was valuing. I value community connectors and positive parent leaders. Positive parent leaders can make a huge positive impact with promoting an excellent school reputation. Community connectors have a natural ability to bridge the school with the community. I value community involvement. Involving the diverse types of community into schools creates a diverse palette for students to experience and learn from. Communities need schools, and schools need communities. Identifying unresolved issues. The principal seems disinterested in building a positive connection or relationship with the parents that attended the meeting. His apprehension is actually a big part of the issue. The principal does not seem open to the assistant principal's new ideas. His collaboration skills need much improvement and does not lend itself to effective leadership role modeling. If the principal is not willing to collaborate with the assistant principal and allow parent and community involvement, then the parents and stakeholders will not have opportunities to collaborate with students, teachers, and community. Category 5, Standard Component 1. As an educational leader, I promote academic success of every student by encouraging teachers and parents to collaborate together, working towards the academic achievements and success for all students. Parent volunteers, an example would be parent volunteers to assist teachers. Include families to be involved with student learning. Example, math and literacy nights, fine arts night. Involve PTA to host fundraising events to assist in educational purchases for the school. For example, technology, musical instruments, books, art supplies for the art classes, etc. Include the instrumental community to assist with educational opportunities for students. For example, the Rotary Club, help students out for scholarships, Shriners Club for music camp scholarships, etc. Survey the various community and parent groups to ensure positive and collaborative leaders are in place, focused on student success and school connections. Standard Component 2. As an educational leader, I promote the personal well-being of every student by encouraging parents and teachers to collaborate with different local, ethnic, and social groups representative of all students. For example, celebrating Irish traditions on St. Patrick's Day. Include and communicate with first responders and law enforcement agencies, allowing the school community to be proactive for emergency situations. Creating a safe school environment by communicating a plan of action. Encouraging PTA fundraisers to assist student families experiencing financial hardship. So, for example, if a family experiences a house fire, they have loss, perhaps the student needs clothing. In the wintertime, the student is in need of coats, gloves, shoes, hat, any winter gear, notebooks and pencils for kids when they come back, begin school. Category 5, Standard Component 3. As an educational leader, I promote communities of engagement for families and other stakeholders in the school's community by including and communicating with first responders and law enforcement agencies, including the instrumental community to assist with educational include the instrumental community to assist with educational opportunities for students, for example, the Rotary Club for scholarships. Survey the community and parent groups to assist in forming groups where they may be needed. Ensure positive collaboration is in place with group leaders focused on student success and school connections. School community does matter. Collaboration is education. Thank you for watching my video.